grits on the pork butt. Give you a little close-up of it. Tastes great. Good job. Look at that juice inside of there. Very moist. Doing a review of the Traeger Pro 34. This is the first pellet smoker that I've owned. Normally I cook on charcoal and a stick burner. This is the stick burner that I normally use for smoking. It's a Helotus pit, and I've used this for several years and love it. So I wanted to set it and forget it. That's why I got the Traeger Pro 34. First accessories I got was the cover for the Traeger Pro 34. It's heavy duty. It fits like a glove. Seems to be well made. It is expensive, but anything Traeger is expensive. This is the Traeger Pro 34 with the cover removed. I did add the shelf to it. It's a fold up, fold down shelf. It's down like that, so you can put the cover on it. I would highly recommend getting the shelf. It gives you that added extra space in front to put things on when you're loading and unloading the smoker. The pellet hopper holds quite a bit of pellets. I think I did a 8-hour smoke for a pork butt, and I didn't have to add any pellets to it. It was getting down a little bit, but not where I needed to add any. So an 8-hour at 250, 275, you don't have to add any pellets to it. The hopper has a nice empty door. You can just unscrew this, flip it up, it holds it magnetically, and you hold your bucket underneath and you can empty your hopper. Nice little feature. I store all my pellets in the plastic Lowe's buckets, and then I label them what flavor of pellet is in each one. You can see I got quite a bit. And I have one more bag that I have to get another bucket for, and that's the beef blend of pellets from Traeger. Buying and using the Traeger drip trays. They seem to do a pretty good job. And then it goes down into the channel there, which then empties into the bucket on the side. Nice little feature. You could use aluminum foil, but I've been using the Traeger drip trays. You can get them on Amazon. Traeger Pro 34 comes with a nice porcelain grate. Easy cleanup. It's big enough. It goes all the way across. Easy to remove, to clean. Safe barbecue grill cleaner on the Traeger. It works great. I didn't buy the Traeger cleaner. This stuff seems to work great. I've used it on my other barbecue pits, so I'm gonna keep using that. The Traeger bucket liners that I put in the bucket drip tray or drip bucket on the side, so been using those. Amazon upgrades I did do to the Traeger was I added this lava rock seal around the door, and when I first fired up the smoker and did the initial burn in, I was losing a lot of smoke around the door, so I added this seal. It's done a decent job so far. Very few leaks, if any. So I would highly recommend that for your Traeger before you even do your initial burn in. Put this on. Works great. I got it off of Amazon again. Have these dark spots that I do believe are coming from the cover when I put it on. This side didn't have any. Actually, this thing didn't have any marks on it when I purchased it, and since I've been putting the cover on, I've noticed these little dark spots showing up, and I haven't been able to remove them yet. They kind of don't rub off. I'm not sure why they're on there. I might contact Traeger and find out if it's something from the cover, because that's the only thing that goes over the top of this. We'll find out. Just an FYI, I do clean my Traeger after every cook. I pull everything out. Everything gets cleaned up. I even vacuum out all the ash at the bottom. I have purchased a small vacuum cleaner to do that specifically just for this. Yes, you have to wait till it's totally cooled down and there's no hot coals or hot pellets within the smoker itself, so I usually wait several hours before I clean it. But yeah, I do a thorough cleaning of this after each smoke, so that's just me. I'm kind of like that. I just want to make sure I have clean surfaces to cook on when it's ready to go, so I can just come out here and fire it up and it's ready to go. I don't have to do a cleaning beforehand right before I'm going to cook, so I just try to make sure it's done beforehand. That's just me. I did purchase the Traeger brush cleaner. It is a plastic type brush. You have to use it when the grill is cooled off. It's to clean the grates here. So I purchased theirs. I do have a similar one, but I like this one because it has the ability to put pressure right here to clean. I also did it's not a Traeger basket, but a vegetable basket. I guess they call it vegetable tray for smoking vegetables. So I did purchase that as well. Just a couple of the accessories I've got. I got a couple more things to show you. I like these rib racks. I haven't used them yet, but I got 2 of them, so I could have side-by-side rib racks, or I could be doing ribs and vegetables. So I've got options here. But yeah, it's a couple of the accessories that I've got. Well, here they are put together. They go together and interlock with each other, the 3 sections. We got to season these up, get a cool custom spatula with it. It's a grill grate spatula that would fit in between the grates, and then you can lift your meat up, flip it over, do all that kind of stuff. Overall, the smoker's done pretty good. I think I've done probably 4 or 5 different smoke cooks on it. Everything's turned out great. I've done ribs, I've done pork butt, I've done chicken, I've done, I think that's probably about it. But yeah, everything I've done has turned out great. I'm still learning a little bit about it. You know, it is set it and forget it, but you have to kind of know what you're doing with the settings to get optimal smoke and all that kind of stuff. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with it. Like I said, I wanted to add this to my arsenal of what I could cook on, so I purchased this. They went down in price since the new ones came out this year. This is probably what they call a 2019 model. 2020s are out. They've changed them up quite a bit. They now have Wi-Fi and all that. I didn't really need the Wi-Fi, so I have temperature probes and stuff like that that connect to my phone. And this does have a nice feature. It has the probe hole, so you can add your probes through there. The unit does come with 2 probes that plug in to the control panel here. You have probe 1, probe 2, and you can get the temperature readings off of the digital display. I think I used it once, but I like my my Bluetooth ones that connect to my phone. That way I can see what it's doing right on my phone. I don't have to come out here and push buttons and look and see what it's doing. But yeah, it's easily assembled. I did it by myself. It would have probably been a little easier if I had 2 people, but I was able to manage doing it by myself. I guess I consider myself pretty mechanically inclined, so maybe some people might find it difficult, but it wasn't that difficult to assemble. So overall I give it a A-, only because I'm not real familiar with it yet, but just my initial review of it. I'm sure I'll have more wonderful tasting meat from this smoker in the future. So that's my review. Have any questions, let me know.